Vietnam leaves a complicated legacy for America, and this weekend will commemorate the chaotic end of that war. Operation Babylift airs tomorrow. 10 on Your Side's Tom Shad has a preview of a rescue mission that began with tragedy.
Operation Babylift was designed to give Vietnamese orphans a new life in the United States following a bloody conflict that lasted decades. And that first flight, like America's involvement in Southeast Asia, met a tragic end. By the 1970s, America was running out of breath. Having conquered space, she was still fighting on two fronts: a war on poverty at home and the war on communism in Vietnam. The last American combat troops withdrew from Southeast Asia following the Paris Peace Accords in 1973. But the war between North and South Vietnam continued until these images signaled the end, when communist forces overran the South Vietnamese capital of Saigon. Just before the end came in April 1975, the United States announced Operation Babylift, a series of 30 flights to evacuate children from South Vietnam. Retired Air Force Colonel Bud Traynor, then a captain, flew that first mission out of Saigon April 4th with 313 people on board, including 250 children. But just moments into the flight, trouble.
There was a loud bang, the cockpit filled with condensation, and I remember I didn't have my feet on the rudder pedals and they went bam.
The C-5 transport plane sustained explosive decompression, and the first flight of Operation Babylift met a tragic end just 14 minutes after takeoff. Traynor, of course, lived to tell his story 50 years later, but 78 children and 35 American personnel did not. At 6, we're going to hear more from retired Colonel Traynor about what happened that day and the legacy of Operation Babylift a half-century later. Tom Shad, 10 on Your Side.